Good morning. My name is Victoria and I'm a life coach. Our company is called Emerge Transformational Life Coaching and NLP. And today I'm going to talk about our psychological and emotional diet. And I know I've spoken about this and touched on it in some of my other videos, specifically talking about what we consume in terms of our thoughts. But I want to talk about our external consumption of content and information. I think if there's something I've become painfully aware of, it is the rampant distribution of number one, fake news, and number two, conspiracy theories. Now, I'm not going to give my opinion on whether there is a conspiracy or what's actually happening because I don't know. And you know what? Neither do we. Any of us, actually. And I have a real hard time with people promoting news and information that they, number one, cannot verify for themselves, but believe it because they believe it. And number two, are really just jumping on a bandwagon because they've got an inkling that something is up. Now, I have two questions for you. If there is a conspiracy, what are you going to do about it? What are you going to do about it? I mean, honestly, there are many things going on within government leaders' realms and private sector realms that we have no clue about. And we've never had the power to really change because we don't have the knowledge, we don't have the insights, we don't have the access points to get in there and do something about it. The second thing I want to say to you is there are so many different conspiracy theories about what's going on. And I want to ask you, what are you going to believe at the end of the day? What are you going to believe? You know, pick your theory, don't pick a theory. I'm going to say to you, here's what I suggest you do. I suggest you stop consuming conspiracy theory data. Stop looking for information to justify your feelings of doubt. I want you to really think about what that's doing to you psychologically and how that is impacting your state of mind, your emotions, your anxiety levels, and how you are then playing that out in your family, in your friendship circles, etc., etc. There's nothing helpful about that level of anxiety. Nothing. So my take on this, conspiracy or not, the control I have is with me. The control I have is with my experience and my story in my life. Now, there may be macroeconomic environmental factors that affect my life, but at the end of the day, how I respond to that is my responsibility. And so I'm going to suggest to you to really consider that you control the reality of your life. And if you're going to consume negative information on an ongoing basis, you are going to ensure that your brain and your mind have a thought base that is negative all the time. That's going to be your diet. That's going to be the state of your psychological health. That's going to be the state of your emotional health. And so, is that what you want? Is that what you want? That's a really important question. And so whether it's this that's going on, or we were still pre all of this drama, and you're sitting in your office and you're dealing with your day-to-day, and you're so used to consuming negative information or negative feedback or negative stuff, I ask you, why are you consuming and filling your emotional and psychological diet with negativity? You cannot live a healthy, productive, robust, joyful life by consuming negativity. You just can't. You won't be able to. You cannot live in both realms of positivity and negativity. You're going to feed that negativity into your mind, and it's going to be the basis of which you live your life. So what I'd like to say to you is that our emotional and our psychological diet is as important as our diet for our physical bodies. Now, some of you may say, well, I don't really give too much consideration to the diet, to the food that I eat. Well, you should. That's number one, you should. But at the end of the day, you should give serious consideration to the information you consume. And like I did in my previous video, where I say to you, where I give you the exercise of determining your perfect day, or determining your perfect week, your month, your year, identifying where it is you want to be, you need to strongly and seriously and critically evaluate whether what you're consuming, books, media, conversations, visuals, anything, are contributing to you achieving that goal, or are they contributing to you feeling a resistance, or feeling negativity, or feeling depressed, or feeling like you cannot achieve it? I have such a strong feeling about this, because we have so much control over how we feel about life. We do not need to let these macro issues seriously affect us the way that it does, or it is affecting people at the moment. And when you are irresponsible in promoting such negativity and sharing such stuff, you have no idea the impact that has on somebody else who's sitting in their home, who is a little less educated, a little less able to check sources, and who then goes on an anxiety spree because of information going out that they should not really be consuming. You know, we have a responsibility to ourselves, and we have a responsibility to the community that we influence. And whether you think that or not, you do. And you have a responsibility as parents to your children and to your family and your friends. I want to ask you, when you speak, when you share media, memes, jokes, how uplifting, how edifying, how are they impacting another human being's life that day? I have a personal motto: to leave people better than I found them. I really believe in that, because there is so much in our world that is destroying and taking away and hurting and maiming and causing pain. I don't want to add to it. Do you? Do you? I don't think you do consciously. I think consciously you want good things to be. But I want today for you to consider whether your actions contribute to joy, or whether your actions contribute to pain. It's a bit of a serious video, I know, but in all of what we are experiencing at this time, I think that the more of us that are contributing to an edifying and happy and joyful state, the better. And let's say there are conspiracies going on, and let's say there are things happening that we don't know about. The greatest power we have as a people is to not cause contention amongst ourselves. The power that they take from us is caused by our own inability to be calm, to not get anxious, and the fact that when we see all this fake news going on, I'm not even going to mention them because I have no desire to promote it. We start fighting between ourselves, whether it's a racial fight, cultural fight, gender fight, opinion fight, it doesn't matter. The infighting between ourselves destroys our power as a human race. It destroys our power as the average person on the street. it takes away your personal power for your own life. Never mind the collective power amongst us as a community. I ask you to stop. I ask you to be part of a solution that brings happiness, a solution that edifies, a solution that creates a platform for goodness. So, what are you going to do? I'm asking you to be part of the solution. Don't add to pain. Create joy. You will feel so much better about yourself at the end of the day. Just do it for 1 day, and then 2 days, and then 3 days, and 4 days in a week. You will change how you feel about you, and you will change the response of people to you, around you, and you will eventually start seeing that your life takes on a whole new feeling. It's very powerful. I wish you love and light. God bless you. God bless our world, and I hope and pray that we all remain safe. Take care.